Hello, this is Gavin Young.
Hi, my name is Jack Myers.
Hey, I'm Greg Carr II. We are
One.
Mike.
Trio.
Hey guys, welcome to podcast number 2. So some of the topics we talk about today are, we do go into the NFL Colts / Broncos game. Twas a time, I won't lie.
Oh, yeah.
We then slide into a little incident I had yesterday. Kind of scary, but I'm A-okay, so...
Listen and find out.
Yep. And then me and Greg start talking about some theater news. Some of it sad, some of it pretty exciting, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Really joyful how theater's going right now. Then we talk about more about the Halloween and fall season. Because guess what time it is? Spooky! I'm so excited. And then we finish it off with some fall fashion and what we're going to do this weekend. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys do enjoy this podcast. We're putting in a lot of effort and yeah, enjoy it. Bye.
Alrighty, guys. Episode 2 of the One Mic Trio podcast. How we feeling, first off?
Pretty good.
I feel pretty solid.
I think it's been a pretty good day, to be honest. So, Greg, why don't you just put the fun fact of the day?
Fun fact of the day. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. That is it.
I don't even want to comment on that. I'm just going to let that one go.
It's not a bad one, but yeah. But also, just want to give a quick shout out. On our first podcast, I will say, it was pretty good. We get 30, about at the time of making of this episode, 36 views and 14 subscribers. We had like 4 before even the first one came up. So we had 10 new subscribers, 36 in the first 12 hours. I mean, hey, starting off, that's pretty good numbers if you ask me. I mean, it's something we look forward to and we can just keep pushing and going forward. And yeah, I mean, how are you guys feeling about that?
Just got to keep on pushing it.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta love it.
Also gonna say, if you wanna maybe hit that subscribe button, that'd be pretty nice. You might as well give a little bit of a shout.
Shall be putting out 2 podcasts a week, so
possibly 3 if we have to find the time.
And I edit it fast enough. Oh my lord! I did not realize how much editing would be needing.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's get into the first topic of the day, as it usually is. Sports. Last night was probably the most boring and worst NFL game on primetime we have ever seen. Let's be real, Greg. That was... I don't even know what to say, because that was so bad.
My sentiments, exactly. 12-9, does that sound like a regular score line to you?
That's a baseball score.
That's
like
a
really good
score.
Baseball game score.
I'm kind of upset that we have to talk about this, but we do, because we've made sports like a solid part of our show, and that was the only thing that was on last night. Pretty sure it was not good.
Well, the MLB playoffs are about to start, but I'm not the biggest MLB fan. I love the Cardinals, but I'm not the biggest fan. So
I'm kind of a Cubs guy.
I mean, Chicago. You're a Chicago guy.
I'm a Chicago guy.
And a Tampa Bay guy.
Yeah, and a Tampa Bay guy.
But yeah, both these teams have been probably the most disappointing to start the year. From so much hype that they both got. Like, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Matt Ryan's going to be the solution. Carson Wentz wasn't it, so Matt Ryan's going to be the solution for the Colts. Well, 2-2-1. They're technically on top right now because none of the other teams have played. I suspect Titans will win this weekend. Just saying. But, I mean, it's just... I still think the Colts aren't bad. But let's be real. Those defenses of both teams were stellar. That was the best point, was how good the defenses were. That was the only reason why I kept watching. Yeah. Also, I had a $3 bet down, and I won $8, so...
Oh, congrats.
I mean, hey, that's pretty nice.
Congrats.
It literally was only because of overtime. That was the only reason why, but hey, I'll take it. But yeah, Colts still pulled it out. I still think the Colts are probably going to possibly be I can see them winning 9 games. I can still see them winning 9 games.
I got them winning 7.
That's also a good point, but I just feel like that defense is so good. Once Matt Ryan clicks...
You think Matt Ryan is going to click for the
Colts?
I
think he'll click for a couple games. He'll click for 3 or 4 games. But that defense, of both those teams are top 15, top 10.
I will give you a scoreline right now, Jack. 28-3. Matt Ryan hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
Am I not
You're not
right?
wrong.
Exactly.
He has more offensive talent, but Russell Wilson, last night it seemed like Russell
Oy.
Wilson, though, was just, his receivers, it feels like they're just not connecting. I don't know what the heck the game plan is for the Broncos, but it's definitely not Russ's style of gameplay.
I think going into this offseason, I thought you would upgrade from Drew Lock getting Russell Wilson and maybe, like, take your franchise somewhere. Mm-hmm. But from what we're seeing right now, the Broncos are 2-3. Russ threw 2 interceptions last night.
Both almost in the end. Well, one in the end zone. The other one was just horrible.
Broncos country. We're fried.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
2-3 right now for Broncos. They're still above the Raiders, and I still think the Raiders are going to be 1-4 after this week.
You think the Raiders are going to be 1-4?
Well, they're versing the Chiefs.
Oh, there's no way. I think the Raiders are going to pull it out this week.
Really?
Honestly.
I think the offense is stellar, but the defense is not good, which is where I think the Chiefs capitalize. If our defense comes through, it's going to be a cakewalk. And the Chiefs have been a low-key top 15.
Do you want to predict
defense.
a score?
I mean, we could of that game. I think it's still going to be a little bit of high scoring. I think it's going to be like, I want to say 31-20 Chiefs. 31-20.
I'm going to go 34-31. Raiders win on a field goal.
You know what? That's fair. I think that's what I like, too, is like we'll have difference of opinions of what the games will come to. So, hey, whoever...
Listen, I don't doubt Mahomes, but Derek Carr is nobody to slouch at.
No, he's definitely not. It's just that they just haven't been a consistent team so far.
Yes.
So that's the only thing. Is like once they get their consistency back, I think the Raiders might pull out the wild card at the end of the season. I think they will.
Oh man.
I think they just might. I think they're going to beat the Chargers out again.
You think they're going to beat the Chargers out?
I like the Chargers. I like them, but like I just don't see it. But anyways, we're getting off topic. We want to talk about this game.
Right.
Subpar offenses, amazing defenses. Whichever one clicks, they're going to possibly go to the playoffs. Let's be real. More Colts than Broncos because that AFC West is still competitive.
Broncos country.
But yeah.
We are fried.
That's pretty much all we had to talk about that. Now let's move into the next topic we have, and that's going to Mr. Gavin over here on my left.
So yeah, I've had a very eventful few days. So yesterday morning, super exciting, I was in a car accident because somebody merged into me. So I was just cruising on through in 30-mile-an-hour traffic, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, a white crossover is merging into me, and my car isn't like this massive truck, not an F-150, no. It's this tiny little Chevrolet Cavalier, and she just like slams into me. And now, when I tell you how angry I was, it was probably like a level 12 out of 10 because like I was already running late to school. I was already going to be 10 minutes late. And then this just made me an hour late to an hour and a half long class. And as soon as I got to that class, I was only there for 5 minutes. So beyond annoyed. But what had happened was, so we pulled over to the side of the road and we were still in traffic and I was not feeling safe to get out of my car. So I told her, I was like, we'll just go to school because turns out we go to the same school. So we met back at school. And we took pictures of my car. There's really not too much damage. It's just a part of my bumper is a little bent, and there's a few dents in the side of the car, and a scratch on my mirror. And a hubcap is all, like, bent to crap. But, like, I was okay. I was just really angry, very heated. I told Greg and Jack about it, and I was just, like, very angry at the time. But at the end of the day, I was like, it really isn't that bad. There's not really much damage. The bumper really isn't that bad. It's not to where you need to replace it. It's just the like corner of it is like bent by the smallest amount. But what I will say is her car got messed up because that little bent piece scratched all the way down her car and took out so much of her paint. I felt really bad, but I was also like, she did hit me. So it wasn't my fault. But yeah, 'tis what it is. But all in all, it's okay. I just was like really shaken yesterday. But yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know, stay safe out there, drive
and you're obviously
correctly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Just shaken up. I still don't like driving right now. But I have to get to school and do things, so I can't let it bother me. But I've not been in a car accident in 5 years, so yesterday was hectic as hell. But 'tis what it is.
Boy.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, Greg, I think you have the next topic, which is your theater news. What do you got for us today, bud?
We've got so much to cover, but I will be brief. Okay, first order of business. Guys and Dolls at the Kennedy Center. Happy opening.
Yes.
Starring James Moreau Iglehart, Jesse Mueller,
Yep.
Philippa Sue, and Stephen Pascal. Happy opening to these amazing stars. I honestly can't wait to see highlights on YouTube because I know I'm not going to be able to see the show in its run. But happy opening to you guys, because Guys and Dolls is like a timeless classic, and I believe it's been a while since it's been revived at the Kennedy Center. I think it's been 8 years. Yep, 8 years. It's been 8 years since it's been revived, so happy opening to you guys. Very well deserved. In other Broadway news, The Phantom of the Opera's box office continues to soar after announcing its historic closing.
Wow.
The Andrew Lloyd Webber musical will end its record-breaking run in February of 2023. Guys, ever since it announced its closing, ticket sales have been through the roof. Like, everybody is trying to rush and see Phantom before it closes its doors. Quite possibly forever.
I mean, as they should. It's an amazing show. I don't know the most about most shows, but I do know about Phantom of the Opera. The music is beautiful. Like, it is a classic. There's nothing much else to say.
What I will say is that I think that it is going to close, but it still has its tour, correct? Like, that's still running. And then it's like Phantom is still going to be here. We're all going to see it. We already have several movies of it. So it's never going to leave your house.
No. Yeah.
So I am sad that it's closing, but I'm also kind of like, I do want to see something new.
Something new. Yes.
Yep.
All right. And
Also, leading back into your Guys and Dolls intro, though,
Mhm.
have you seen the video of Jesse Mueller singing?
Yes, I have.
What song?
A bushel and a peck. Yup. I don't know the name of the song, but I
I'm
know
pretty sure it's that.
the melody. A bushel and a peck? Are you sure?
Jesse, okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Jesse.
look it up. I've just been a huge fan of Guys and Dolls ever since I was a kid because, well, I am a sucker for Frank Sinatra and a singing Marlon Brando, because I originally saw the movie first, and then I heard it was a musical, and then I listened to the musical, and then I saw the musical. I think it's the most watched musical ever for me, because I have watched it in person at least 5 times already.
Wow.
At least 5.
Yep.
The only second is Joseph.
I think that was the first musical I watched.
Guys and Dolls?
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was not a great production. It was done by my middle school, and I saw it, I think, in the 3rd grade.
Yes.
And it was like the first thing that popped me into musical theater, and we were also correct. It is A Bushel and a Peck. I was like, I'm positive that's the name.
Beautiful.
We're not dumb. We know our titles of songs, but yes, I enjoy that show. It's not my favorite show, but like it is like it's a
golden age.
yes,
it's timeless
good basic,
classic.
good one that everyone should start with.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, and then finally in theater news, the theater world has been taking to the early morning talk shows as of late. Leah Michele and the cast of Funny Girl just performed Don't Rain on My Parade, I believe this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
On the Today Show.
And then Into the Woods.
And then Into the Woods just did a
days
whole
ago.
medley.
Yes.
I believe
Agony was in it.
Agony was beautiful.
Oh,
It's
yeah. I think I
amazing.
saw something about that.
With
Their
Andy
costumes.
with Andy Carl and
Yep.
Gavin Creel.
Yep.
Loved the both of them. Montego Glover as the witch.
Mm-hmm.
Mwah! Oh my gosh, I love Patina Miller, and I just love both of their witches so much. I love Into the Woods, but yeah.
I'm also obsessed with Stephanie.
Stephanie J. Block.
Yes.
Stephanie J. Block is quite amazing.
I literally love that woman
Yes.
so much. If I could see her live, I would do anything.
I cannot wait to go see her though.
Yes.
It's going. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to be going to see Into the Woods later in December. Hopefully, I get to meet the cast because I really want to meet Joshua Henry
Yeah.
and Stephanie J. Block and Patina Miller. But this is me hoping. This is here's to hoping.
Yes.
Okay.
I will say like I said, Agony is one of my favorite songs from that musical because it's so funny.
Yes.
And the musical gets quite dark, so it's just like it's such a funny thing to like pick out of the entire musical. But what I And their costuming, it's just so pretty. Like, the women are, like, they're so detailed, but they're also, like, not as detailed as you see in other productions.
Right.
But the men are ridiculously detailed, and
Right.
it's so pretty. Because it was, like, yellow and, like, this fuchsia pink was, like, the two princes in Agony. It was just, like, so pretty. I love color theory, and I think it's just so beautiful. But I have something for a little bit sadder theater news. Playwright Charles Fuller dies at 83. Who has just won? He won the Pulitzer in 82 for drama for his play A Soldier's Play, and it was just redone in 2020.
Yes,
and won,
starring David Allen Greer.
Yes, and won Best Revival. So
yeah, the theater world mourns an amazing playwright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, quite sad.
Yeah.
Well, that's a way to end off theater.
Well, I just was like, I need to speak on this.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It definitely should be said for those theater people who are watching these podcasts, and like know about this man. He should be recognized. Do we take a moment of silence here? Just like a quick moment?
Quick moment of silence for him.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Quick moment for him. Alright, guys. Well, got into the first couple topics. Now is going to be probably the bigger portion of the podcast. It's obviously fall. The leaves are changing. It's time for some of probably, you could say, some pretty nice holidays, I would say. I don't know why I stumbled on my words. Well, like...
Holidays.
Do you mean you don't know what holiday is
Gavin, would you like to enlighten me on what holiday we're talking about?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Spooky season! Halloween! Yeah. I love it.
Now, obviously, over the last few years, Halloween probably hasn't been, like, the most active, but this year I expect it to be a little bit bigger. Everyone's going out probably more this year, since the things have cleared up. And... guys, what are your plans for it? Let's talk about that first. What's your plans for the Halloween? Or if you don't have any, do you have any for at least coming up to Halloween? Obviously, Gavin, you and I have possibly the pumpkin patch.
Yes.
So that should be fun. But yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I have several parties coming up. I'm very excited.
Oh, wow. So popular.
I have a friend's birthday party in 2 weeks. I'm spending an entire weekend with them. And... Sorry.
Just disregard that, guys. Somebody was screaming in the background, and we all just did it. They did it again. It's like Halloween.
Yes, spooky. Honestly, actually pretty fitting.
I don't know if they'll be able to hear it, though, really. But hey, if they did, it'd be kind of funny.
That's what he sounded like. Yeah, definitely sounded like that.
But yeah, no, I have a few parties coming up. I have my friend's birthday, and then I have a party that I think me and Gregathy are going to.
Yes.
And then we're going to the pumpkin patch. Me and Jack are going to the pumpkin patch with our friends.
Oh.
Would you like to come? I bet they wouldn't mind.
I was like, what? You guys are going to the pumpkin patch?
On Thursday for fall break next week.
Oh, never mind.
I know. And that's the weekend of my party, too. So I'm very excited. I'll have a lot of stuff to say the week after.
Nice. We could do a podcast during this.
Yes. Yeah.
We could. That'd be pretty fun. Maybe we get a third little podcast in for all the viewers. Hey, that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, you guys are.
No, Halloween.
You guys are liking the podcast.
Spooky season.
We love spooky season.
But yeah, I haven't decorated my room yet. I'm going to be doing that.
Ooh, I can turn on my
tons
orange
of
lights.
Decorations.
My orange lights, my LED lights. I can turn them orange.
Yep.
That'll be sweet. Oh, that's gonna be great.
Absolutely.
Tis the season.
So what are your guys' plans?
Greg, let's get into you. Let's
Yeah, sure. This is the first time in a long time that I've been available during Halloween season. Like, I've always been busy. I've always been busy. Is what I like. I've always been working during Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like the first time in a long time that I'm available to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't been able to dress up for the past couple of years.
We do have rehearsal.
I know.
Okay.
I know, but I'm still going to dress up. I haven't been able to dress up. I haven't been able to go to any parties.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't been able to partake.
Yep.
And so now I finally get to. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to hand out candy when I go home.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be great. I mean, I'm technically already in the season. I've played a little joke on my boss at work. I decorated his truck yesterday for Halloween, I put some bats on the back of his truck, and then I also put some fake spiders in his passenger seat.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
So hopefully he doesn't listen to this. Hopefully he already found them. But
That would be ironic.
That would be very funny.
But I am so ready for spooky season. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be going to a party with a Gavin.
Yes.
And I also have a very special Halloween costume picked out, but you guys won't see it
Obviously.
until Halloween.
I knew you were doing this.
I'm keeping it a secret.
Shame.
No one knows, not even my mother. I know.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay,
So-
Johansson, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's weird because usually in the past, obviously, because we have Halloween on a Monday, which is horrible. Usually in the past, I have plenty of stuff to do. Obviously, in the last couple, even this one, I really don't have much to do. I mean, I don't really know. Like, we obviously have the pumpkin patch coming up, so that's gonna be the biggest thing I probably do. Halloween's usually a season where I do love it, but it's just I don't do much during it. I wish we had that Tuesday off because then we could all hang out together, but
And party hardy.
because the next day is the 1st, and I'm like, isn't that All Saints Day? Why do we not have that off? You know what I mean?
They don't. Wait.
Is there no Saints?
Let me check our
I'm Catholic,
sources.
so I can't answer this question.
Yeah, no Saint.
Yeah, let me check our sources. Did you say All Saints Day?
Yeah, isn't All Saints Day the 1st?
On
Yeah.
November 1st?
Yeah.
I probably should know that.
Gavin!
I don't know. No.
I mean,
There's a lot of holidays
I mean,
when
it'd
you
be
come into
nice
religion.
to get the next day.
No,
off.
he's right. All Saints Day is November 1st.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, but hey, I just wish. I mean, it'd be nice if after your guys' rehearsals, we could all just hang out for a little bit. But it's just, I don't know. I really don't have much going on. I know y'all get your rehearsal. I'm probably just will be home, getting homework done, just a bunch of stuff like that. I don't know, but I try to do things, but it's also
I'll go out and live a little.
I wish the people that were around. Most of my friends are all at college, who are not here, and
Go out, feel the chill on your face.
I know.
Go see the costumes. Go see the spider webs, the bats, something.
Yeah, I know.
I just drive through a neighborhood.
Exactly.
I
Look at
love
the decorations.
But yeah, no, I'm very excited. Oh, I didn't get to see my Halloween costume.
Oh.
I am doing a gender bent version of Veronica Sawyer from Heathers. I am so excited. I basically have half the outfit already.
Yeah.
But I think I'm doing 2 different costumes because for the party that I'm gonna be at for the entire weekend, I am obviously gonna go out in a costume. Not really a costume, but cute outfit.
Right.
And so I got that see-through shirt that I got.
Oh, yeah, you can
the
wear that.
sheer shirt?
Yes.
Ah!
I'm doing that, and I'm probably gonna do I want to say black pants with it. Yep. Yep.
I knew I should have taken that shirt.
I'm so excited.
I knew I should have taken that shirt.
Honestly, me, I'm just doing. I said this to Gavin already. I'm literally just gonna buy a white shirt and a costume, just for fun. Because
I think that'd be fun.
Because honestly, it's easy. I can do it really fast, and I didn't really, have a costume idea to do with other people. So
But yeah.
I mean, it's simple. It's still in the Halloween spirit. Many people have done it, so that might be what I do. But I don't really know. But I guess that can lead into one of our next topics, which is fall fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah.
I know you guys want to get into some fashion.
It
We
is
didn't get to it in the first episode. Let's get into it this one.
Yeah, I was about to say it's about time. Because I pride myself on fashion.
I do too.
Yes.
My closet.
Oh my gosh.
It is overflowing with clothes, and it is a problem of mine.
Aw.
But it's a good problem. But yes, fall fashion. It is almost sweater weather. Well, it is sweater weather.
It is
I
sweater
wear
weather.
sweaters all the time.
For those who don't get hot and sweaty like me easily.
You're
I'm
wearing a
sweater.
hoodie right now.
I know, I'm still hot in it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm wearing a cardigan right now.
And I'm wearing a crew neck sweater.
Oh, I'm
I'm so happy. And it's jeans.
Yes,
denim.
jeans,
So
denim.
yeah, what are some of the fall fashion, 2022 fall fashion?
2022
Have you
fall
seen?
fashion.
Yes.
Well, I would just like to say it is sweater weather. It is sweater weather.
Yes.
Love sweater weather. I'm obviously going to be wearing a lot of sweaters in the coming weeks because I'm just a huge sweater guy.
Yeah.
One thing that has stood out to me for fall fashion for this year is a lot of people are like getting into the boots like craze. Like a lot of people are wearing boots more often.
Yes.
Like mostly I just see people wearing like dirty tennis shoes or dare I even say it, flip-flops in fall. But boots are the new thing in 2022 and I am absolutely here for it.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with like the boots and all of that type of stuff. I'm obsessed with boots. I got a few pairs of boots for this fall season. I got my checkered boots that I'm obsessed with. I wear them quite often when it gets to the colder season. I especially wear them for like theater shows because they're just too cute. I got a pair of navy boots that I'll start to wear more often. But another like fashion thing I've been starting to see more of is leather.
Really?
Yeah.
Leather?
No.
I knew it.
Like real leather. Not
knew
leather.
it.
Yeah.
Leather.
Yes.
Wow.
Which I mean, I'm not against, but I'm also probably won't be wearing leather. It doesn't look.
I will definitely be wearing leather. Leather.
Nice.
I will be. Stop it.
He's gonna have a cloud around him. He's gonna get those fake spider webs.
Exactly.
Yes.
That honestly
I'll
would
just
look good.
Wear
embody
some
the
snow.
season. I will just embody the season.
You could have a
whatever
black
it is.
jacket and put some spider webs on it.
Yes, but I am a huge fan of leather. In fact, I own at least 10 leather jackets. At least 10.
I think I gave away my leather jacket.
I'm a sucker for good leather jackets.
I did for a Halloween costume one year. I did Danny Zuko, but I didn't look like Danny Zuko, obviously. But with my
What are you talking about? You look
You
exactly
look
like
exactly
him.
like Danny
whatever.
Zuko.
But anyways, my dad painted the T-birds on the back of it, which was really cool. And I don't know where that is. I keep losing it for some reason. But I have like 2. But I mean, obviously, my girlfriend just had me get out and buy, an outfit, which I actually have not shown Greg. So Greg, this is your reaction to my new outfit.
All right.
Or at least one of the new things I got. See,
Wait, what is it? You have to say because I don't know which picture you're looking at.
So, in this picture, he is wearing, I'm pretty sure, is it gray? It's
yes,
a
gray sweater.
Gray. So,
Yes.
it's a gray sweater with a light blue denim jean jacket and some solid pants.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the look.
Yeah, especially because there's also a picture of me without it on, and funny enough, this is what it looks like, which, for me, one of my best features is my broad shoulders, so she wanted to find something that would complement my figure.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Aw, he's ready for senior pictures. Aw.
But I don't dress like that.
Yeah.
I never do.
I was about to say,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're rocking the dad style right now.
yeah.
I mess with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack's biggest aesthetic is gym shorts and a hoodie.
Yeah.
So,
It's
anything
really-
different is a step for him.
It's
Anything different is a shock for us.
Yeah, it's
That is true.
It's really just because I get so hot, which is a problem. Even I'm sweating right now because it's getting colder, which is nicer. But once it gets really cold, that's when I'll be able to wear it more because some of my classrooms are just hot, and that's another big problem is why I don't. And also I work out, so my body's already generating enough heat as it is.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think we're gonna go more shopping later on. So when it gets colder, closer to like the winter-ish time, I'll be wearing stuff like that more. So, but also gonna buy I got some black Vans as well with those. That's gonna be what comes with it. So that's gonna look really good.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll probably wear that middle of November-ish, probably when it gets in the 50s.
Really chilly.
Yeah, 50s, 40s. That's probably when I'll wear it more. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I'll get more into like fashionable looks. So it'll be
I
pretty
have a
fun.
recommendation for everybody listening. Sweatshirts are still in, guys. Like, if you have a solid pair of jeans and a nice sweatshirt, like with something you like to rep, like a fraternity or your place of work or maybe your old alma mater, sweatshirts are still in, people. I just want to let you know because they are very comfortable. They are very comfortable, Gavin. Do not give me that look. Gavin just giving me a look right now. Sweatshirts are very comfortable.
my issue with the comment you just said was alma mater, place you work, just wear a sweatshirt. It could have anything on it. But I find
I was just throwing out suggestions.
just your 3 suggestions were just Not it, Greg.
Well, the
Just
first
not
things,
it.
they were the first things that come to mind, okay?
Ah.
Gosh, not that I'm in a fraternity.
Well, that would be a shock to me because I didn't know our school had fraternities.
Yeah, we have the
No, we don't have any fraternities.
No, we have
Yeah.
a sorority, not
We
a
do
fraternity.
have a sorority, but not a fraternity.
That's so funny to me.
Tis very funny.
It's
But
very funny.
yeah, no, and I do agree with the sweaters. Not the sweaters.
Sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts. I just think that if you're gonna wear a sweatshirt, you better layer.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, the
Don't
flannel on
only have that.
But I don't know. Don't do a t-shirt. I think that's weird.
A t-shirt with a sweatshirt?
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you're like at home where you're chilling.
But like like over the sweatshirt.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that, guys.
I just don't think it's cute.
Mm.
I don't know. But that's just
Do's and don'ts of fall fashion with
Yeah.
Gavin Young.
Oh, trust me, I could do an entire segment. I could take an entire podcast.
You could do a ranking.
Oh, absolutely.
We will definitely be ranking fashion.
Get a whole bunch of Pinterest pictures. I'll rate them. I'll be like, ugh, don't do that.
Yeah.
But I guess we should talk about, instead of like just like fashion stuff, what's your guys' favorite part of fall? Is it the leaves falling? Is it all the new drinks that come out? Like what exactly do you
Gavin's
scream?
face.
Okay, I won't lie. Jack
No,
looked
I was
at.
about
He was
to
like,
say-
"Is it the drinks
I was
that
about
come
to
out?"
say, are you
Looks
about to
at
say
me,
pumpkin spice?
And I was
Are
like,
you going to say pumpkin spice, Gavin?
I was going to.
Don't be ashamed. Go ahead, say it with your whole chest.
Be confident in
Be
yourself.
confident in yourself.
My favorite part of fall is the pumpkin spice. Everything, the drinks, the scent, the decor. Oh, the shirts that say it. All
Oh
of it.
my gosh.
When all of it comes out, I just get so happy.
Gavin is just a
Or
sucker
just
for
rolling
everything pumpkin spice.
Absolutely. Oh, it's beautiful.
My favorite part about fall? Going to the pumpkin patch.
That was what I was about to say. It
Ooh.
My
really
favorite
is.
part about fall is going to the pumpkin patch.
See, I love the pumpkin patch, but it's just not my favorite. Just because I love a good corn maze.
Yeah, I was about to say
That is what's
so
out the
many
one
good
we're going
memories.
to.
Good.
Yep, they're gonna have a
Yes.
corn maze of the pumpkin patch that we're gonna go to, so that's gonna be fun. I
Yeah.
think they also have a tractor ride, so that's gonna be pretty fun.
Oh, a
Awesome.
hayride?
Yeah, hayride.
Nice.
I want to go
no.
on. I also. Ooh. Okay, actually, pumpkin spice is number 1. Number 2, though, haunted houses.
Oi. On the
Yes.
houses?
Haunted houses.
Aye.
I want to go to several this season. I just need to find time.
You need
fair
to
enough.
find time
Yes.
to go
Fair
to the
enough.
haunted house.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I want to go to Creepy World so bad.
Creepy World.
So bad.
I think I went there once. I think
Mhm.
I've only went to one haunted house in my life. I'm not a big scare like people who go watch scary movies. I'm not big into that. But,
Yeah. No, I want to go there because it has like the Lemp Brewery. There's like several other haunted houses that they're doing. I want to see them. I'm a sucker. I get scared. I go to the back of the line, but still,
Fun fact about me, I've never been to a haunted house.
I'm offended.
I've never been.
I'm offended.
I've never had the opportunity.
Greg.
Gavin.
You were 21.
Gavin.
Never.
Never.
I went when I was 6.
I'm a child.
You're 21.
I was a child.
We're all 21.
Yeah, we are all
Yes.
21. I haven't had the time.
Let's say
Haven't had the time. The lies I'm
I
being
haven't had the
told.
time, but I will loop back around to the pumpkin patch because I have very fond memories of the pumpkin patch. Like my old school, we used to take field trips. Like the pre-K all the way up to 4th grade, you would go to the pumpkin patch on a Friday in October, and you would go out, pick your own pumpkin. You could do the corn maze. You got to see the hog races. Like.
Mm-hmm.
It was just really fond memories for me because me and my friends like really bonded over those trips to the pumpkin patch, like on the hay rides and in the corn mazes. And I think that was my favorite part about like school at all, like
Yeah.
that semester, like going to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah. No,
It was like a little midterm reward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing. So.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I have a funny story about that actually.
What?
Okay, so when I was in the 1st grade, right? It was like my 3rd year going to the pumpkin patch, right? I did not know any better. I was a bit of a troublemaker, and so what happened was we were all going to sit down and watch the hog races, right?
So, me being the adventurous one, I wandered off and somehow managed to land myself in the hog stables.
How did you do that?
And so what happened was, right, they were in the gates getting ready to go out, right? And I kid you not, I was like, what if I just hopped on?
Oh, you did not.
And so when they were like, on your mark, get set, I hopped on the nearest hog, go, the gates flew open, I was like, yeah! My teacher's like, hey, has anybody seen Oh my god! So, funny story about that. Miss Lampy, if you're listening, I'm so sorry if I gave you a heart attack. I apologize. That was my adventurous brain talking. But yeah.
You know what? That's a good story, to be honest. I can't even.
Hog rider.
That is.
Hog rider.
Yeah. No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have a lot of crazy stories, guys.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Like that's just.
That is such a Greg
It's just
thing.
being a kid.
No, that's just Greg. That
How?
is just being Greg.
That's being a kid.
So Greg.
Oh my. Wow. Okay, moving on.
Shots fired.
Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. What could we talk about next? I mean, well, we could talk about, maybe future ideas for Halloween we have, like, our future costumes. Like, something we haven't gotten a chance to do, but we could, we want to do more.
Michael Jackson's Thriller. I have yet to do Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I'm very upset.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I suggest it, I'm old enough now, but every time I would suggest it to my parents, they would be like, Greg, I don't think you should do that. Right.
Alright, I guess the next topic we could get into, guys, is probably, like, what future ideas for costumes do we have? You know, like, obviously this year, you guys, you know, Gavin, you talked about your Veronica Sawyer, you know, gender bend, so, you know, let's talk about what, you know, future ones we have in store.
Michael Jackson's Thriller. It's always been a dream of mine. Are you kidding me? His hair, the iconic red fit, the shoes.
Ooh. That's a nice
I
one.
want to embody Michael Jackson if it's not only for just one night. Please. Please. Also, Thriller is iconic. It is literally the anthem of Halloween. Tell me I'm wrong.
Not wrong.
Exactly.
You can't. It is.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. The red jacket.
The red jacket.
everything.
Uh-huh.
Like, like Mariah Carey's Christmas song. That is Michael Jackson's.
All I Want for
Halloween.
Christmas?
Yes, All I Want for
Yeah,
Christmas.
that's the theme of Christmas.
And then Thriller.
Thriller is the theme of Halloween.
Yes.
Point blank, period.
Yes. Mine would probably be... it's so basic. It's the devil.
Minion?
God, no. I hate you. It's the devil. I would like to do the devil, but... You know,
So like a Lucifer.
yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, you
But,
could
like,
do
I
this
would
for
make it
Morningstar.
scandalous.
So like a scandalous devil.
Yeah. So, basically, like any other devil costume. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Jack?
That's good. I mean, I haven't really thought about it too much. Obviously, you know, there's some very iconic ones. I would like to do almost something from, because I don't know if you guys probably watch anime. I don't know if you do or do not.
I
like,
do love anime.
Have you ever heard of? I don't know if exactly how you say it, but like Durarara. Have you ever seen that one before? There's a character named Shizuo Heiwajima. He's like a badass. He is a bartender. Like he wears like a bartender suit, but he's
The name
like,
sounds familiar.
He's one of he's a strong ass mother. You know what? I'm trying to keep us monetized. You know.
Fair
so,
enough.
I've alady cussed, so...
Yeah.
Dang it, Gavin!
How could you do this?
How could you do this?
No, I'm joking. But, I mean, yeah, I feel like something like that would be pretty fun because it's simple, but also he's such a badass. So you know, I'm gonna say that he's so awesome.
Fair enough.
Yeah, something like that, or maybe even like Kirito from Sword Art Online.
I love
Yep.
SAO.
I love SAO.
I love SAO.
I know it's a very controversial because the second season was very
we
but that first part of season 1 where they
first 15 episodes. First 15
That
episodes were solid.
That's oh my gosh.
Are
so
you
amazing.
kidding me?
So
The character development. You know what? We'll just have like a whole
An
segment
animated
dedicated. Yeah, we'll just have that's for another podcast. We'll
Yeah.
dedicate a whole
Ranking
segment to
animes.
ranking and
Ranking.
that would be controversial.
Yeah, it would be controversial, but that would be our opinion. That's the thing. There's
That's so true.
Like being, what's it called? Biased and non-biased anime lists.
Yeah,
That's what
Gavin,
we
you
like.
need to get caught up.
I know like 3 animes.
What are they?
High School of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
The Devil Works a Part-Time Job, and
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
And
a
then-
good one.
That
There-
might be using a season 2.
Demon.
Really?
I think so.
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
That one. I have not seen the second season. I've gotten to the first.
Oh, I think I only watched the first. I didn't know there was a
love
second
Demon
season.
Slayer.
They're about to come out with a third soon, but it's only going to be in sub, not dub.
I love Demon Slayer.
I
But
assumed,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer is great.
Okay. Yeah, but High School of the Dead is probably my favorite one.
I've not seen that one, but I know how good it
It is
insanely good.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed that they haven't made another season, but it's been over 10 years and they're not going to make another season.
No.
Same with Devil's a Part-Timer. I think they're coming out with another. It's rumored. It always is rumored, but I think they will come out with it. There's also possibility from the Oron Host Club getting a second season.
Also that one.
Yeah, the Oron Host Club. I was a fan of it. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I think it was just like, it's such, the concept, I don't know, because
Behind
like,
it.
it's a good show, but I also thought that the main character was a boy.
Yeah,
The
no, everyone.
entire
That was the
time.
whole point. You know,
Yeah.
they made him seem like that, but apparently they're doing it, and that show was like made in like early 2000s. So like they're gonna obviously have all new voice actors, which is gonna be a little strange if you've
Yeah.
seen the first season.
Yeah.
I hope they remake the first season of episodes. I know they shouldn't, but I kind of hope they do with the new voice actors. I feel like that would help. But I hope if there's one character that they should keep the same for voice wise, it should be the blonde one who's in love with Haruhi. I forget his name,
Yeah.
but that one should be close to the same because the dubbed version of that voice was amazing. It was just perfect for it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's obviously a lot we can talk about there, but I mean,
Again, we're
Yeah.
gonna save that for
New
another
topics.
podcast.
new topics.
You always
and,
find something new every day, so.
you know,
Yeah.
this time we came in with a more strategized like topics, what we wanted to really talk about, because obviously fall was the big one for this podcast. But honestly, guys, what's going on with our weekends? Let's finish it with that. Let's start wrapping
Yeah.
it up.
All right, Gavin. Go ahead.
So I don't really have too much. I still have a 6-page paper to do this weekend.
Oi.
Yep, due Sunday, but we don't have rehearsal this weekend because everybody's out of town. I'm so excited. So I get an actual full weekend.
Nice.
I do have to work tomorrow from 7 to 12, so that sucks.
That's
Yeah, not
that's
too
a couple
bad.
hours.
But yeah, and then my Sunday, I just have to be working on homework, so not really too much. Sad. But next weekend, though, when we get to talk about next weekend next week, I'll have so much to say.
Nice.
Yeah, what about you, Greg?
What do I have planned for the weekend? Well, I have work. I work as a soccer coach, so I'm going to be definitely game planning a lot over the weekend because we're hitting the final stretch of the season and we're poised to make a title run, and I want us to win a title. So I'm going to be buried within some soccer analytics books, and hopefully I'll have time to just sit back and relax and enjoy this nice weather. What about you, Jack?
Me, honestly, homework and work. I have the worst schedule for work hours, but I don't really want to get into it. I just work morning on Saturday and evening on Sunday, so I'm gonna miss a lot of the games on Sunday.
Don't worry, I'll catch you up.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
make sure the
I'll
Chiefs
keep
lose.
up with it because I have the NFL app. I'll be looking at things, looking at highlights and stuff, hopefully. But yeah, homework really. I got not hard assignments. It's really not. I have like a test and I have like 2 discussions and then a small paper because the papers are really nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm gonna be actually going out with my mother, and we're probably gonna get me some more things that I need for
Aw.
the upcoming. So yeah,
Mother-son bonding.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much my my weekend as it is. But yeah, I mean, guys, second podcast, pretty.
Yeah.
Probably we were more organized, I think, this time, which is pretty nice.
For sure.
Pretty solid run right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we're definitely going to try and keep this up for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
Oh,
getting
yeah.
better.
Yeah, we will.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we keep getting better with a lot of things because it's the start. We have a lot to learn, So, but obviously there will probably hopefully be some new changes and stuff. Like obviously, Gavin, I think you're gonna start putting in the times for each of our topics.
Yeah, I'll try to
Oh, like little
timestamp it.
chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't. Some people are here for the theater. Some people are here for the sports. Some people are just here to support us, which is always amazing.
We love all
Always
of you
recommend
equally.
listening to the entire podcast, but I don't want to bore you guys for 45 minutes if you guys don't want to, like, listen to half the podcast. So, just what it is.
Help us look a lot better and, make us more organized and stuff. So I think, that's all we can really ask for. But, thank you guys for whoever tuned in to the first podcast, everyone who viewed it, and everyone who even subscribed. And guys, if you're liking the content, please just, if you want to say stuff in the comments, help us out a little bit more, or maybe give us some ideas or topics of what you guys would like us to talk
ask
about.
us your questions. We're here to answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the people who are probably already, viewing or subscribed now probably, know us. But, for anyone who's new and who doesn't really even know us, tell your friends about the podcast. Let's, hey, 100 in the first month. We're already at 14 right now, and our first podcast almost has 40 views in the first 15 hours, which is kind of crazy that we have even 30 plus. So, that's amazing. Let's, strive to 100 all together. This is sort of like a family thing. So, let's just let's just do our best. We'll get the content up to you guys, and hopefully you keep enjoying it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Episode 2 done.
Bye.
Woo!